Hello and welcome to today's video. We are back on Formula 1 2019 and we are at the Barcelona Grand Prix as we get started here. Qualified 7th in a very wet qualifying session. Let's make our way into the first corner, almost catching the Red Bull, but we hold our position. Gasly trying to go down the inside and now around the outside. But he's not going to be able to make it stick this time. So on the red tyres, having a little bit of issue with the engine this race. This is Barcelona, so the engine wear is quite bad at this stage of the season. So my overall pace was down a bit. But I think we did okay here, keeping mostly with the cars. As the Red Bull tries to come down my inside, and he actually spins. He did actually catch me there. Spun the car. Which gives me a little bit of breathing room now. As you can see, no one around me. Up around these tricky hill sections. Before coming into the chicane. And then heading down the main straight again. Nice corners if you catch them right. 2 Ferraris out in the lead, followed by the 2 Mercedes, and then Verstappen in the Red Bull. So, the front runners are already getting away from me. Just unable to keep up with them. And the McLaren of Sainz just behind me. Running wide out onto the Astro. It's fine. Sky's a little bit cloudy, a little bit dark in areas. Threat of rain never too far away. The grip on the soft tires wasn't that great. As you can see, the car sliding about. A lot of oversteer coming into corners and out of corners, which is not ideal. It's a tricky little corner there, that little left. Think if you catch the curb too much, you can spin the car. So we have issues up ahead. Someone's going very slow. One of the Ferraris. Charles Leclerc is out of the race with a mechanical issue. That's another place made. But the McLaren of Carlos Sainz is right up behind me. Like I was saying, I'm having engine issues. The power in the car is down as we battle it out in the outside. Oh, this is going to be close. McLaren slightly ahead, but we're still side by side. Brake late, cut inside. Go for the undertake, and we take our position back. Nice little battle with Sainz, and you can see my car's all over the place. The grip is just not there. Bit of an onboard shot here. The Williams has their LCD screen on the actual car rather than the steering wheel, some other teams have. Nice shot there as we come into the chicane and make our way down the straight again. DRS will be open here. McLaren steps out. Side by side, I do have the Mercedes engine in this car, so almost collect the Haas. Stick it around the outside, get the inside for the next corner, but keep our position. The Williams train forming now. that rocket livery. Two Haas cars never far behind. This is the race now. It's the two Mercedes, the Ferrari and the Red Bull just have gone away in the distance. Just too fast for these the rest of the teams. If you're wondering why the Williams is up this high, it's because we've got a few upgrades. The car's a little bit quicker, better downforce on the car now as well, so the handling is a bit better. But still can't do much about tyres that don't have grip. McLaren getting a much better exit there. DRS open, he's going around the inside again. Got me this time. Try to go around the outside. I can't get back at him this time. He shut the door on the inside for the second corner. But it's not over yet. Tried to cut back in. But Sainz is aware of it this time around. He keeps his position, and this is going to be a familiar look now for the rest of the race, just following the McLaren. Sparks flying out of the cars. We go back up the hill again. We're hitting the chicane and then going down the straight where we go back down the hill. Taking a little bit too much curb there though. I need to be careful with the Haas behind me, but we do have DRS this time. We have enough to go for the overtake. No, we're too far back. We'll just hold our position. Running a little bit wide. The Haas is going to have a run on us now. Severely underpowered at this part. Had red markers up on the engine. Not able to put the foot down as much as I'd like. Coming in out of the corners. Running a bit wide there. Collecting the gravel. The Haas tried to overtake, but can't really overtake on the fast right-hander, so he'll wait for the DRS zone here. But it's very difficult to overtake there as well, coming into the hairpin. We'll go back up the hill. Pulled a little tiny gap out there. The Haas must have been having issues as we come into the pits. There is one car behind us. As the beeps go off, warning people in the pits that there's cars coming. And we go, wheels off, wheels on, straight back out. Very quick pit stop there from the Williams team. We stay ahead of the Haas. If anything, we probably made a few tenths there. Beautiful shiny wheels with a chrome finish this year from the Pirellis. Nice to see. So yeah, we made actually quite a bit of time in the pits, which helps us considering we don't actually have much engine power. I think it was our ERS had gone or something that got there. Or what was it? No, it was the ICE unit. which is the internal combustion engine, so pretty important part in the car. So slightly more grip now on these medium yellows. And this is basically the lull when everyone goes into the pits and everyone's out of position. So I think I'm down like 12th or something at this stage. It's a nice shot there overhead. Go down the pit street. A few cars in the pits. Coming out. There's the second Haas. Slots back in to its position again. The Haas has actually caught up with me now. Made a lot of time in that one lap. Williams still looking a little bit shaky under braking. But hopefully a few more upgrades for the next race. Next race will be Monaco, which is never a favourite of mine. Not a big fan of street circuits. I prefer these open tracks like this. I've ran a little bit wide there and the Haas actually almost got past me. He just didn't get much acceleration out of the corner and couldn't keep the place. So back again. Staying ahead. So at this point the McLaren of Sainz was in. He's going to pull out of the pits just ahead of me. We're all back to normal. The racing point there in the background is Sergio Perez. Absolute cracking race from him. He started in 18th. And he's up now in this second pack, I suppose we could call it. We just have no answer for the McLaren. He's going to pull away 3-4 tenths a lap quicker than me. Heavy braking for the hairpin. I don't know if we're holding the Haas's up or if we just have enough balance that we're keeping together. Because he seems to catch me in the corners, but on the straights I pull away with a Mercedes powered engine. There's DRS open. Just don't have the pace to get me down the straight. Run a little bit wide there onto the Astro. And again. Under pressure now. McLaren slowly pulling away. Engine sounding beautiful. Someone's hit the bollard. So we can cut the hairpin a little bit better. Got a few tires on the grass there. It's going to slow us down out of the exit. But we're making a little gap now to the Haas's. They're not as close this time and they're fighting with each other. Go one way and the other. Side by side. As long as they're fighting, I'm happy. I get to pull away. Let's go on board for a lap. See how it is. Tires seem to be gripping fairly well. Bit oversteer there. And again, maybe not gripping as much as I'd like them to grip. Take a different line through that. Most people stay tight to the curb. I like to run wide a little bit and then get in the power really early. That's us over the line and on to lap 12 out of 17. We've got the Haas right up behind us once again. The lights going on in the back of the car, indicating that there is some engine issues, and for drivers to be careful. Bit of a wide entry there, the back end stepping out. That's going to cost me time. And again, DRS open for the Haas. Just can't get close enough. The Mercedes powered engine is really pushing down the streets. Very difficult to keep up with. Very hard over them curbs. I do get told off by Jeff to watch the tires. So the racing point getting very close to the Haas now. Will they get past him? Oh, they're still side by side. As I've gone really wide there. And then where's this racing point? Is he past him? No. He's stayed the outside. He has the inside now. Does he get him? They're still side by side. And he's past him. The racing point of Sergio Perez gets past him as I come flying around that corner and almost take it too fast. I could have lost the car there. Into the slow section now. Very quick laps around here. This is really the only slow bit off the circuit. The rest is very fast. There's the racing point again. He's going to be chasing the other Haas. Does he have DRS? He doesn't. No DRS this time for the racing point. I think that's another car with Mercedes power in it, so it'll catch the Haas's. Well, I think on this lap I turned the fuel up to the higher mix just so it can put a little bit of breathing room. Them sparks flying. Hoodies have done an amazing job this year with the graphics. Just all the little details. Starting to pull away now from the Haas. And down the pit straight. You can just see in the rear view mirrors the Haas trying to close up. But then I make leeway once again, pulling away in these corners. Now with the faster fuel mix. The McLaren's gone in front of us. We stayed with him for a little bit, but there he goes around the hairpin. Losing a lot of time to him each lap. Racing point to Perez, getting very close now. Going to be in DRS zone. Let's go back and have a look at him. Does he go for the overtake? No. Driving a really nice race from 18th on the grid. Right up into the points. I've made my way into a little gap now. So these other cars all fighting, it's easier for me to pull away now. Perez is gonna have DRS here as he opens up. Come down to the hairpin, does he go for it? No, he stays in. He knows his best bet to get past him is on the main street. Everybody on the yellow tires, or everyone's on the same tires. I think there's only like 1 lap of difference between us in terms of wear. Perez very smooth through the curbs here. DRS open. He's very close. He's going to catch him. Pulls out. Going to have the inside for the corner. Locks up a little bit, but he's around him. And he's got the grip for the second corner as well. And there we have it. Perez getting past the Haas. Both Haas's have been overtaken now. Perez, driver of the day. Fantastic drive. So let's get back onto us. Not too long to go now. I think this is the final lap. It's, our grip levels have pretty much gone. We were actually 3/10 up there on our lap. Our best lap. That fast right-hander cost us time. Very low in fuel at this point. So, coming in to the hairpin, or not the hairpin, the chicane for the final time. Nice helicopter shot here as we go around the final corner and across the line to finish the race. think. Or is there one more lap? There might be one more lap. It's possible there's one more lap. I think there's one more lap. No, there's not. That's it, done. There we go. That is it. So we started in 7th, we finished 6th. But we didn't, like Perez starting in 18th place and finishing 7th. Fantastic drive. So yeah, very good race. Bottas with the win. A 124.1. Vettel in 2nd and Hamilton in 3rd. So that's Barcelona. I hope you enjoyed. The next race is Monaco, which is very fast. Not much overtaking. And possibly a safety car. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. And I'll catch you all next time.